What are the 5 bourbons that you should keep for under $50? Believe it or not, Blanton's made the cut. Don't believe me? Stay tuned and find out. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways Plus Plus. So my buddy Nathan from Everyday Drinker did an update on a challenge. He took if you can only keep 5 bourbons for under $50 and he made it even more difficult. If you have not seen this video, I will leave a link to it here. Nathan took this popular challenge and threw in a curveball.
Throwing a curveball.
He broke it down into categories. Category 1, $15 to $20. Category 2, $20 to $25. Category 3, $25 to $30. Category 4, $30 to $40. And Category 5, $40 to $50. This challenge is even more complicated because the price of bourbons keep increasing. So it is hard to find bourbons at these price ranges, and even worse, a good bourbon. This challenge made me do some research. I had to go to different liquor stores to check out what bourbons are currently in these price ranges. So I went around and took pictures of each price range. After Nathan started this updated challenge, he challenged a few of us other YouTubers. I was honored to be challenged.
I'm your huckleberry.
Now this challenge is more difficult than I ever thought it would be. However, I think I came up with a great list. So let's get started. Bottle 1, $15 to $20. Now Nathan did choose Evan Williams 1783. And I hear great things about this bottle. But believe it or not, I have never tried it. So instead, my choice will be Wild Turkey 101. Of course not in this size, but it's what I have available here. But the smaller bottle is within this price point. It is inexpensive, it is consistent, and I can find it everywhere. It is also a great mixer and it never disappoints. Bottle number 2, $20 to $25. So my first thought was Buffalo Trace. Now, I know even though this is available in my area, it is often hard to find in other areas. So I wanted to choose something that was easier to find. Old Grandad 114 is finally available again. I did have some issues finding it for a little while, but now I see it almost every liquor store I go into. It is rather smooth for a 114 proof, a little spicy with a hint of orange, also another great mixer, great on the rocks, and pretty decent neat.
Neat.
Bottle number 3, $25 to $30 range. For this category, 2 hit the spot. My original go-to was Woodford Reserve Bourbon. Such a great distillery. I highly recommend visiting if you ever get a chance. It is one of the nicest and it has a great selection in the distillery. It has a complex citrus note which is rich and rounded. Now, the other one for this category is going to be Jack Daniel's Bonded. Now this was released in 2022 and comes in a 700 ml. It has plenty of flavor at 100 proof and is great at this price point. Plus, you can find it everywhere. Bottle number 4, $30 to $40 price range. If you can find this at MSRP, Eagle Rare is the one you should go with. It is a great choice for this category. However, I know how hard it is to find, so I want to choose something that is more readily available. So my choice for this category is Russell Reserve 10 Year. It is adored for its cinnamon, vanilla, spicy, and charred flavor notes. It is a solid bourbon at this price point. Bottle number 5, $40 to $50 price range. So here it is, Blanton's for $40 to $50. No, really. Okay, so I understand this is a little bit of a cheat.
Does so count?
Cheater, cheater, compulsive eater.
But these baby Blantons are in this price range. So if you really wanted to try Blantons, you could find it at this price point. But for my real pick at this price point, I would choose Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond. It's squeezed in at $49.99. This has a caramel sweetness and cherry that persists with a fairly rapidly building oak and char, as well as some peanuts. It does have a fairly long finish for a 7-year-old 100 proof bourbon. So there you go. This is my list of must-have bourbons under $50. What do you think? What would you choose or change? Make sure to leave in the comments below. Now, just for fun, I've invited my daughter, HRH Dominique, to do a blind with all these bourbons under $50. This video will be coming out in the next few days, so if you're watching this a few days later, I will leave a link to this here. And just for extra fun, I'm also gonna throw in the Evan Williams 1783.
For fun.
For fun?
This will be our first time trying it, and let's see where it places. I hear a lot of great things about it. Now it's my turn to challenge a few other channels.
More challenges, more challenges.
Fine.
So channel 1 will be Patrick at the Whiskey Cove. He has a lot of bourbons. I would love to see his picks. Channel 2, Gnome from Gnome's Tavern. I know he's a bartender and makes a bunch of drinks, especially with Malort, but I would love to hear his choices. Channel number 3, Matt at ADHD Whiskey. He has such a great palate, I bet he would have a great list at this price point. Channel 4, last but not least, I would love to invite another Matt from the Whiskey Nerd. So, I would like to change this up a little bit and see his top 5 Irish whiskeys for under $50. 1, because he does such a great review with these Irish whiskeys, and 2, because I want to expand my palate and start buying some of the Irish whiskeys this year too, so what better place to start? Looking forward to seeing all their choices. We'll leave a link to all their channels below. Don't forget to click on this link to see me and my daughters blind taste all these and rank them. Cheers!